I've been so excited for this UFC card since it was announced.
From the second it was announced, Gio was like tweeting 268. That's the one.
268. I've been so excited.
Why is this one the one?
I didn't think it was going to happen when it was first announced. I was going through. I was like, right, Colby, Usman 2. The first fight was one of the best fights of all time. Definitely the best welterweight fight of all time.
The first one was my favorite UFC fight ever. I mean,
Rose Zhang 2. Chandler Gaethje. I was thinking something's going to happen. There's going to have to be an injury or something like that. There's no way this fight carries on. And we're literally a few hours away from it happening. I think Chandler's going to win this, by the way.
I think I'm going Gaethje. Again, me and Gio disagree.
I like it though.
Mate.
This is dangerous.
Oh, mate.
Oh, shit.
Oh, wow.
This is exactly what we predicted.
This is a fucking
Mate,
fight.
this is a Hollywood movie, you fucker.
See what I mean? Fatter than that
so
written
weird.
all over it.
Uppercut there. Beautiful uppercut. You need to throw that again. He's landed that twice in this round, Gaethje.
And Gaethje hits far harder than Charles Oliveira does as well,
Oh,
the
yeah.
current lightweight champion.
But more.
Done.
Yes!
Done.
Yes! Yes, you fucker! Get him out of there, son!
no.
Get him out of there!
Still there.
Oh my
He's
God,
fucked.
I
He's
can't
fucked.
believe it.
He's fucked.
Chandler survived.
Hanging
How did he
on.
get
It was
there?
that uppercut again.
Yeah.
He'd landed it about 3 times in the first round and it made him fall backwards like a statue. Superman punch off the
my
cage by
God.
Chandler, lands, and Gaethje just
Gaethje
smiles.
smiles it off.
Imagine landing a Superman punch off the cage and then the other guy smiles at you. That's one of the hardest shots to land in fucking MMA.
He needs to keep those hands up.
Another uppercut.
It doesn't matter if the hands are up. I think the uppercut.
Mate, he's
comes
blocking
underneath.
the punches with his face, Gio. Are you not watching this?
Yeah.
Like, I'm looking at Gaethje thinking, Chandler's giving you ample opportunity. Just pick your spot. Just step back, let him overcommit, and kill him. Not literally, of course. That wouldn't work.
Yeah, that would be crazy. You got to give respect to these two for what they've been through here. Like the two of them are just slugged.
Oh!
My God.
He's out on his feet. He's not,
That was so fucking funny.
Come on, man.
stop with that.
Why is that?
I don't understand why Gaethje's not capitalising.
When you're almost getting knocked out and you're doing that shit, it was like when Paulo
Look, he's just
what the fuck's he doing?
What the fuck?
Mate, this is mental, this.
What's he doing?
I,
He's looking out at the crowd.
mate, what are you doing, pal? Throw punches.
He's done this since he come out after the
He's showboating.
You're showboating, but you're pouring of blood from
Exactly,
your face. pal.
exactly.
So is he
You
playing-
Anderson Silva used to showboat, didn't get touched.
Is he giving
Gaethje wins
the
it
Yeah, he
unanimous
deserves that.
decision. And it is...
I think that's my bet fucked anyway because I went for a finish.
They've timed this weirdly now because obviously Caleb Plant and Canelo are both in the ring. They're about to start. And then also Rose versus Zhang too is about to happen at the same time.
By the way, a lovely Dolce & Gabbana poncho, I want to say. Not seen many of those in West London.
Yeah, you
but,
can find them.
You will still be able to get
can
them.
still
It's quite
find them.
impressive, yeah. Let's talk about, there's yet more belts on the line tonight.
All the belts, all the
belts,
time.
and you know what? There's like, look, there's one man at the side of the ring holding a belt. There's another man.
whoa.
There's a man in the ring.
Can anybody name these belts? All of them? Because I can't.
There's a
I know
back
one of
one.
them. I know one of them. WBC. I think Canelo is going to become a big star. He sort of is, but I think he's going to become.
Well, now
he's
he's-
Bringing back the red beard.
Now
which
he's
I like.
in the
talking.
UK. He's talking English now.
What does he sound like, Gio?
He says, "Get the fuck out of here, man! Get the fuck out of here, man!"
How do you come up from the weights he has and physically manhandle these naturally bigger guys? This is what gets me. Because
Good old Mexican beef.
get me some of that beef. Do you know what it is? I'm watching. It's just the punches are just bouncing off Canelo.
Yeah.
They're not doing anything. They're fast and he's accurate, but
We've got the female MMA fighters coming out now, Weili Zhang.
Listen, I'm so nervous for this.
Why?
Honestly,
Who do you
because
want to win?
I want Rose to win.
Yeah.
And the thing is, going into the first fight, a lot of people, I think a lot of people were thinking that Zhang was going to win quite comfortably, and that was because they used Jessica Andrade, who had fought Rose and Zhang, as a sort of a measuring stick. They sort of thought, right, well,
You're bang on.
Yeah, Andrade knocked Rose out. Obviously, it was the head thing where she lifted her up and then slammed her on her head, knocked her out, and then. Rose had quite an even fight with her the second time, whereas Zhang went in there and just knocked her clean out.
You can clearly see her mouthing on the way in, "I'm the best."
That's a sort of mantra now. Yeah.
Yeah.
Become sort of
Well, no,
famous
so
for
that is actually DJ Khaled, I think it finds.
We the best.
Yeah.
Brilliant
Still
from
nervous.
Caleb.
But I'm still
Brilliant from Caleb.
he's doing the right thing.
Yeah, he's frustrating Canelo a little bit there. Canelo threw a lot of punches with bad intentions.
And you can only throw so many.
And I didn't feel like he really landed anything of great significance, despite the level of effort. We've got Rose Namajunas on as well at the same time. One of my favourite fighters in the UFC. And for me, it's a footwork.
She's
is
so elusive. Look, she's
amazing.
constantly changing angles.
Oh, wow. Canelo gets it clipped.
He's answering everything back.
Zhang is almost imitating Rose in the way that she is right now. She's moving around. She's constantly changing angles. It's like mirror images of each other almost. This is not Zhang's usual game plan. This is not what made her a champion in the first place.
Good luck with that.
That's not always a good sign.
Yeah. No. Good luck copying the person who who's
she's almost
this.
Imitating Rose.
Yeah, but Rose been doing this for fucking 10 years.
Yeah.
That ain't something you're just going to pick up.
Oh my gosh, my heart's going.
God, now I'm looking back at fucking Canelo Plant.
Jesus. I'm going to need to go to the opticians at the end of this.
Don't worry me.
Oh my God. Oh, lovely combination from Plant there.
I don't think Rose has actually thrown a single one. Dropped it down. There we go. Massive right hook.
Considering the pace of this fight, Plant looks in good shape here. Like, I mean, he's in the shape.
This is how he fights, though. He's a mover, so he's generally. I
bet he's not used to moving this much.
That's the difference.
Yeah, for this long. Canelo's stepping the fucking foot on the gas and putting it into third here. Like,
Vámonos.
Means go.
Someone said Caleb Plant was kind of the like Canelo Mayweather. Like Plant will be the guy in the future, but it's just not. He's too early, but. We're seeing a lot of good things from Plant here. This is a really impressive performance.
She's doing the shoulder strikes.
How's that clavicle? She said in the voice of Dustin Poirier recently.
I'm gonna walk you like a dog on Saturday night.
Fuck me.
Oh no, this is not good.
I'm weirdly.
This is not good at all. This is not good at all.
No. Oh no, she's not gonna. The only way Rose loses this is if she quits. What is Rose doing?
Comfortably getting her on the ground. Good up kick, though.
She's doing what my sister used to do to me when I was a kid. She would wind us up and then I would attack her from across the room. But she was a lot bigger than me at the time and she would just get on the sofa and kick her legs like that.
She's 6'8".
That brought back my sister's 6 foot.
Canelo's really committing here. He's really putting everything he has into this. 11th round, 2.5 minutes.
Oh, he's hurt.
Oh, he's down. Canelo's put Plant down after a great fight and he's wobbly a little bit.
This is what I didn't want to see. I do not want to see him beat because he's put on such a good performance.
And now Canelo will smell blood with 2 minutes, 15 seconds to go. Yeah, we know the storms are coming now. The Mexican storm. And he's out.
Olé.
He's definitely out. He's done. He's done. He's done. He's done. They're going to have to stop this. They're going to have to stop it. There's no way he can withstand this and he's done.
Mexicano, amigo.
Go.
If you throw power shots into the 11th round, you got to be given credit for that, like, because it's hard to maintain that.
Yeah. The same thing happened with Billy Joe Saunders. He stayed composed. He was back and forth between rounds, and then he finds that one shot and he goes, "I've got it."
I feel for Plant though, because what we seen from him was the makings of a special fighter for a long time. You know what I mean? Like if he can, like he should not feel disappointed with his performance here, because. When you do better than 99% of people have done, that deserves credit. That Rose might have done enough just to retain her title here, in this round.
And still, there you go.
Dog Rose. Dog Rose.
Look happy.
I know.
Do you know what it is?
But like, I'm not. If she properly, definitively won, I would have been way more excited. But in all honesty,
that should be a rematch to me, because I didn't get a definitive winner there.
It's going to be Carla Esparza next, because obviously there's the storyline between the Ultimate Fighter finale where Carla Esparza actually beat Rose to win the Ultimate Fighter.
And they've also got
that's going to be the next.
They've
fight.
got to keep it interesting, and I guess the UFC want to have Zhang fight someone else, build up more interest, or raise the doubts. Can she do it this time? And Usman's striking at the minute has been unbelievable. So I'd go in the first 2 to 3 rounds, but a decision makes sense because Colby is tough as fuck.
And also, can we mention Gaethje has won, Rose has won, Trevor Whitman could be going for a treble.
Kamaru Usman, 100% takedown defense in the UFC. Don't usually do stats, but how'd you like them? In the first fight, it was very back and forth, very much giving as good as each other for a 4 rounds.
Yeah.
Whereas to me, this looks like the hunter and the hunted.
Yeah.
Usman is the hunter. Usman is on the front foot, and Colby is backing up.
That confidence is gone.
Yeah.
I mean, if you get your jaw broken by a guy, I would imagine that
Going to affect you.
The thing is about Colby as well is
Colby never takes a backward step. Colby never fights like this against anyone.
No.
He is a forward front pressure fighter who never takes a backward step normally. And yet he's on the outside here. And a lovely left hook from Usman. They're throwing him a lot more now. They're exchanging a lot more here.
Definitely more tentative from Colby in comparison to the first fight. The first fight was far more electric in the first round.
Yeah.
I would definitely give that round to Usman.
Well, it was a failed takedown from Colby. He got cut.
Yep.
He got taken down himself.
Multiple times. I completely. Your assessment of it being the hunter versus the hunted is bad.
Yeah. And And Usman drops Colby Covington, but he gets back up immediately. And now he's down again. And Usman's looking for the finish. Surely this is a finish. Colby gets up again, though. Mate, you've got to give it up to this bastard.
Colby
Covington.
Colby's got heart. Come on. No, don't submit him.
Mate, I've got to give credit. Colby is hard as fucking nails.
There we go.
He got dropped twice and bounced back up. Kamaru Usman is on another level to GSP. It's not even, I don't think it's even close personally, like, because Colby Covington is showing more endurance, more willingness to gut it out than GSP did. GSP tapped the strikes to Matt Serra, and people call him the greatest of all time. I'm not being funny. We're witnessing greatness here.
Colby just doesn't have the same power as Usman. You know, Usman, when he lands, you can see the effect it has on Colby.
It's the Canelo factor,
It's not
isn't
the same.
He's got the same thing as Canelo.
Get out of jail punch.
Oh,
Colby takes him to the floor, and this is, he's on his feet still. Technically a takedown, would that be? I think that might be the first takedown we've ever seen on the octagon of Usman. We're into the championship rounds, ladies and gentlemen. Colby's really looking like he could hurt him here.
He needs to fucking put his hands up and calm down.
Usman's taking a lot of risks that he's actually looking...
Because he's desperate to land the counter and take him out. He wants to take him out.
Oh, he walked onto that one. It's clear that Usman's winning this decision so far, in my opinion, but...
He's too many risks. Though.
Yeah.
Oh.
Usman looked wobbly there, didn't he?
He did,
and he's jacked his fucking face up there. Like,
was that a jab?
That was a jab. Yeah.
Very stiff jab. Knocked his net back.
What is that from Usman, though? Some of his punches has been wild.
There we go.
Oh, bad. No.
Come on,
You
man.
can't
Come
walk
on.
straight
Come
head
on.
first into punches. Like, that is mad. This is a problem. Usman's in trouble here. He's actually fighting really carelessly here. They've definitely simmered down in the 5th round, which is surprising because in the last fight, it went up. It was the frying pan, you know.
Surely Colby realises now he has to go for a finish.
Colby's a funny one, you know, because I'm not saying he doesn't want to win, but he's the type of guy where if he can claim a victory, it's almost like a fucking victory.
You know, they've got a decision no matter what.
He's like,
Fake decision.
Just like Chael Sonnen would tell him to, you know what I mean? It's straight out the handbook. Hazmat Chimaev versus Colby Covington.
Yeah.
That's the fight I would love to see.
The referee literally just said, okay, go kiss later.
Did he actually?
Yeah.
I respect the fuck out of that because the rivalry between these two has been horrible.
Yeah.
As horrible as Poirier, McGregor, as horrible as Jones and Cormier. But they end it in the right way. You know what I mean? We've got a clear winner. Usman was clearly the better man, even though this wasn't the best Usman today. He got dropped multiple times, Covington. And a good handshake at the end. I appreciate that, especially more so after what happened with the McGregor-Poirier one.
Great sportsmanship. And as I said, this fight tells us where Colby ranks and where he is in that division, you know. And I think he is close to Usman. I wouldn't say he's there. I think Usman obviously is
if he had power, Usman would be really have his work cut out because the power advantage for Usman is helped him a lot in this in these fights. Colby's a bad motherfucker. Like, I know he's a cock and all that, but the guy deserves credit. Like,
absolutely.
There's not many people in the UFC who are willing to take as much damage as he is, keep going, train as hard as he does, have the cardio. Like, he's a well-rounded fighter. He is better than a lot of champions.
And the way that he dominates people as well.
Yeah.
If you look at the way that he, like Damian Maia, for instance, Tyron Woodley. I mean, he dominated Tyron Woodley.
And the harsh thing is the guy's willing to pretty much go through anything to get a belt, and he will not get one because he's in the era of Usman.
Yeah. And that's the shame. That's the problem that all of these welterweights have right now, because Usman is again proved once more that he's the pound for pound best. So, you know, one person that's going to be rubbing their hands watching this is Leon Edwards, because Leon Edwards has a fight next month, I believe, with Masvidal, and if he wins that,
he gets a shot.
He will get his title shot.
To be fair, if Usman shows up like that, I still think he wins, but Edwards will feel a bit more confident after seeing that kind of performance, because that's the first time I've watched Usman in a long time where I thought, you weren't quite as good as you were before.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And Leon has been so desperate to get that shot that he's going to give everything.
We talked earlier in this show about no one shows up 10 out of 10 every time. And when you don't show up 10 out of 10, can you still get the job done? Canelo and Usman both got the job done. That's why they are the pound for pound kings.
Tyson Fury, same.
Yeah.
All them guys get it done.
That's when what you were saying earlier about greatness. You know what I mean? That's greatness. Like, you pull it out.